Goeiedag jongetjes. Goeiedag jongetjes. Ja, we gaan lekker mental care scholen doen alweer. Zo. Nee, ik weet het. We hadden iets verslagen met het tankje laatst. Dus ik meestal de bos. Jammer dat de meeste oude games niet veel gespeeld.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Waar ik vast wel ontdek, denk ik.
Mr. Box. What was that noise? Huh? Mr. Box. Huh? What was that noise? Huh? Mr. Box.
Ja, het is een box, ja. Het is apratten. iemand rond. Ja, ga maar heen pissen me, jong. Ga maar heen pissen me, jong. Ja, joh. Go to pee, my guy. Go to pee. Go to pee, my guy. Ja, joh. Pee, pee, pee. Ah, wat een timing is. Wat een timing. Ah, wat een timing dit is. Oh, poker cash, guys. Ja, ja, wat een timing. Zo. Ah, wat een timing. Hoe fix ik dit nou weer dan?
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Daar is de leeuw.
For the time being, let's trust what Deep Throat told us. Use a remote-controlled missile to destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's second-floor basement. Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yes.
I have no idea who that could be.
I see.
That is a FAMAS. It is a bullpup-style assault rifle. It is durable and easy to use. Very resistant to overheating. It is a reliable weapon with smooth action. It can fire up to 1,000 rounds per minute. On full auto, you will empty a 25-round magazine in a few seconds. It is just like Baker said. We are facing increasing danger from stored nuclear materials.
Okay.
They say that there are 500,000 nuclear engineers.
Better nuclear missile. Waar hou je daar wel niet vandaan, joh?
Mr. Box.
Perštie to. Wordt zij ergens, maar... Kut. Jezus. Hoppa! Nou, ik denk dat het die ninja geweest is. Oh, pokercash guys.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
Maar even Campbell bellen.
What's this pile of corpses? It looks like they were all slashed by some kind of sword.
Couldn't be.
What?
Nothing.
Snake, I'm worried about Emmerich. Hurry up and get to him.
It's a ghost.
Oh, ik kreeg van eens maar zo. What the fuck? Ja, hier zo'n ninja dingen we ook bij, not Chief, bij Hadder. Bij Baker. Van het New Floor Basement. Oh yeah. Hij koopt de pee in de broek.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
Even kijken. Oh, heftig. Daar is die ding. Apparaten. Archief. Daar is die. Even denken. Dit is dat enigste die
You can't defeat me with weapons!
dat enigste dat een beetje redden kan.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
Even kijken. Dat is mijn detector. Ah. Oh, heftig. Ja, ik moet gewoon doodgaan een aantal keer, hè. Fuck jou. Hier is zo niks.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
Hier. Hier. Moet je echt spalde chief hebben en dus wat kan gewoon nergens zijn, ja. Voor die mensen die poker cash willen houden. hebben sowieso deze nodig.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. You can't defeat me with weapons!
Geïrritandeerd. is één chief.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that. Pathetic. The old science would never depend on such a weapon.
Ah, Hufter. Verder heb ik ook bijna niks.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
Hier. Ik moet echt chief hebben, anders kan ik hem dus niet raken, hè. Hier. Wordt gewoon keihard gematteld. Jezus. Waar is chief dan? Ja, en nu word ik helemaal doodgematteld, hè.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The genome soldiers under his command are next-generation special forces. Foxhound is intended to be a small number of highly elite, hand-picked soldiers.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not?
That's what I'd like to know. Naomi, you really don't have any idea?
Maybe I should ask you the same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
Look at him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton? You mean like prosthetic arms and legs?
No. Prosthetics are intended to replace original body parts. That ninja's exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
So he's half machine, huh?
I heard rumors about the experiments, but I had no idea that such a creature really existed.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
Ninja? I've never heard of any member of Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to do something about him if you want to save Dr. Emmerich.
Snake, you can't use your radar. It's confused by all of the radio interference. That ninja is giving off some kind of electrical energy. Win, Snake, win!
Ja, hoe kan ik winnen dan? Hier, shit. Hoe verslaag je hem ook alweer?
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Ah, joh. Ah, joh. Ook een catch, jongens. Oh, Mars doet ook lekker mee. Oh, weapon. Nou, niet. Ja, hoe versla je die cyberdingers dan?
Het allerleukste speelgoed voor uren speelplezier vind je bij...
Geen terugleverkosten, wel zonnebonus. Ontdek het energiecontract op zonneplan.nl.
Out of all of the iconic boss fights found within Metal Gear Solid 1, one boss above all seems to give newcomers a hard time. Today we're going to talk in depth about the Cyborg Ninja or Grey Fox boss fight, and by the end of this video, you're going to see him as the easiest boss in the entire game. Let's get into it. We're going to be picking apart the 3 different phases of the fight step by step, but first, let's go over some advice that is commonly given to beginners that actually makes the fight longer and harder than it has to be. The most common piece of advice that's given to newcomers after they've expressed their frustrations with the Cyborg Ninja fight is, get good. Right behind that though is that they should use chaff grenades. And while I do agree that chaff grenades can be useful in this boss fight to stop Grey Fox in his tracks and also to get a free punch kick combo in, chaffs actually prolong the fight, and if you're not careful with your steps after you throw a chaff grenade, you are also unknowingly making the fight harder. As you're seeing on screen, throwing a chaff grenade will indeed give you a moment to get some free damage in. However, After you've hit Gray Fox, all you can really do is stand around and wait for him to get back up, at which point he will run away and bait you to follow him. Apart from this being a gigantic waste of time, if you do not unequip your chaff grenades or any other weapon you may have equipped as you chase Gray Fox, he will use one of his most lethal and damaging attacks. This is because the whole point of this fight is to take Gray Fox on using hand-to-hand combat only. After initiating the fight, if you choose to try and use a weapon of any kind against him, chaff grenades included, he will reciprocate by using his blade. You want to avoid this at all costs. The other reason you don't really want to use chaff grenades during this fight is because chaff grenades are a valuable asset to the rest of your run. You're going to be using them a lot, especially if you're going for a higher rank. Ammo and resources are very limited once you start playing on any difficulty past normal. You cannot really afford to spam one of the most useful weapons in the game during a fight in which they're not needed at all. So you may be asking yourself, if we're not allowed to use our normal weapons, and I'm recommending that you do not use chaff grenades either, how the hell do you beat this boss? Well, since most people play on normal difficulty their first pass of the game, let's take a look at the first phase of the fight on normal difficulty. Phase 1 is what we're calling the beginning of the fight up until Gray Fox starts his stealth camo or hide and seek phase. As soon as the fight starts, we want to immediately equip a chaff grenade. Do not use this chaff grenade though. Instead, run over to Gray Fox and get some damage in. The reason why we equip a chaff grenade here is because whenever Snake holds a weapon in Metal Gear Solid 1, he actually runs a bit faster than when he has nothing equipped. This will help us catch up to Gray Fox quicker when he flips away during this phase. Once you do that first bit of damage to him, it will cause him to flip away in one of many directions. You want to pay attention to where he lands and quickly run over to him before once again getting a full punch-punch-kick combo in. If you've done this first portion successfully, he will jump away and begin the rest of phase 1 after a brief cutscene. This is the bulk of phase 1, and what we're going to do first is run over to his side of the map with a chaff grenade still in hand. Now if you're paying very close attention to the footage, you'll notice that once you get close, he will notice a chaff grenade in your hand and a question mark will appear over his head. This causes him to hesitate for a second before attacking you, and it's the perfect opportunity to get some more damage in. It is very important that after you do this bit of damage, that you quickly unequip your chaff grenade and keep it unequipped, or else you run the risk of coming face to face with his blade. From here on out, all you have to do is pay attention to where Gray Fox flips away and retreat and attack him before he is able to attack you. Remember, do not have any weapon equipped during this portion. You want to keep attacking Gray Fox as he flips away until he does this second attack where he launches himself in the air before coming back down. Do not get caught in this attack as it does a ton of damage. Its hitbox isn't very big though, so it shouldn't be too hard to dodge. Another thing to keep in mind is that this aerial attack he does always comes out after a certain number of flips. On normal difficulty and above, it's after 2 flips. Continue attacking him when he flips away, and after he lands from his aerial attack, and eventually, you will wear his HP down enough to initiate phase 2. This second phase isn't very long, but I'd wager that this is the phase in which most people fail during their attempts. Gray Fox has some incredibly punishing moves that he dishes out if you take too long to find him. As soon as the phase starts, he will cloak himself and jump over to one of 6 hiding spots. And by the way, you can use the thermal goggles or the first-person view button to view his current position throughout this whole phase. His location is purely RNG based, so best case scenario, he appears in one of the hiding spots closest to you, and worst case scenario, he's across the entire room. Taking too long to get to him is what I believe to be the main culprit for so many deaths. The reason is, if you take too long, Gray Fox will break away from his hiding spot and will begin to hunt you down. If you do not get an attack off before he does, he will use one of his strongest and fastest attacks. Now if you're smart, you may be thinking about equipping a chaff grenade to get to his hiding spots quicker. And while that is a very clever idea, in this phase, it will almost certainly cause instant death on the higher difficulties because Gray Fox will use his blade if you do not get to him in the very short window you are given. This is also where I think most people freak out and think throwing a chaff grenade is the only solution. And yes, that works in keeping Gray Fox contained for a bit, but you're wasting chaff grenades and you also run the risk of him retaliating with his blade after you've thrown your first chaff grenade. Instead, there is an incredibly easy maneuver you can perform whenever you do not think you'll make it to him in time. What you want to do is first, make sure you have no weapons equipped and then simply crouch. This will cause Gray Fox to run over to you and start up one of his aerial attacks. This attack is way slower and way more predictable when compared to the alternatives. He's basically giving you free damage after he lands from his attack. You can do this every single time you feel he is well out of your range to avoid any of his other attacks during this phase. This trick makes this phase super easy, and it also makes it so you do not have to use any chaff grenades at all. Eventually, you'll wear him down enough to start phase 3. And on paper, Phase 3 should be the easiest of them all. For the most part, it is. However, this is also the phase that Grey Fox pulls out all the stops and can potentially one-shot you if you're not careful. You want to begin this phase by running over to him. Keep in mind that this is the only phase where it's 100% safe to have a weapon such as a chaff grenade equipped in order to run a bit faster. This will help you avoid the punch that we're going to go over in just a second. Once you've met up with the Cyborg Ninja, you will notice that he is moving much slower than he did in previous phases. And although he's moving slowly and he only uses one attack in this phase, that one attack will take most of your health even on the lower difficulties. Luckily, it's pretty simple to dodge this attack. The way that I like to do it is by having a weapon equipped and then running in front of him in order to bait his attack. Once he whiffs, you have plenty of time to get your attacks in. That's pretty much the entire phase. However, after a certain point, Grey Fox will get a bit tricky and start feigning his attacks. The higher the difficulty, the more he does this. Once again, the best way to tackle this section is by having a weapon equipped and running near Grey Fox until he actually attacks. Once he does, keep wearing him down until you fully deplete his HP bar. You need to be very careful at this point, since once he's out of HP, he will begin attacking instantly with an aura around his body. The best way to deal with this is to use your SOCOM and fire at him at these 3 points to end the fight. Let's bring it all back one last time and watch the fight without interruption.
Feel alive again. Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Zo moeten doen dus. Ja, ik zit al te kijken, ja, offensief gebruiken en noem maar, dan met wapen of andere dingen.
What? Not again.
of medicine.
What's happening?
Ja, joh.
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Zo, was wel mooi, toch?
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Oh,
Your
pokertjes,
uniform
jongens.
is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, gezellig, maar ze doet ook lekker mee.
Well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
Oeh, ik heb het deze keer gevangen.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where is that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. And Otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
pokercatch, jongens. Maar wel de laatste pokercatch. Dat hebben we 5 nodig. Maar wie doet er nog meer mee trouwens voor een pokercatch? Even kijken.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
What was that noise? Mr. Box. Mr. Box.
Nou zeker terug, zeker. Good. Even kijken waar ze is. Moet even chief hebben. Zo. Oh ja, kan ik door deze deur ook nog eens? Ja, goed zo, loop maar door. Ja. Ja, 6. Mars even in deze keer gevangen. Ook even nadenken.
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
I understand.
Weet hoe die baas uithangt, hè? Oh, hij komt terug, oké. Loop maar door. Alsjeblieft, loop door. Andere kant. Oh, doe nog een pokercatch maar hoor. Even kijken. Anders de eentje beneden, anders de daar al een beetje saven en dat soort dingen. Kut. Ja, weet.
was that noise? Huh? Mr. Bugs.
Ik heb geen idee waar ze uithangt, hoor. Misschien moet ik even weer terug gaan, weet ik niet. Maar,
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics.
ach ja, daar ga ik lekker bij eindigen, jongens. Tot volgende keer.